You can say that Lebanon is also a biblical land because it is mentioned many times in
the Bible.
And also we can learn from the Gospels that Jesus made his journeys in the southern part of today's Lebanon. It is in Bible it is called Canaan. First of all, it is the prayer of the family, which was very strong. And then the parish was run by Franciscan friars, who were a good example of to us. They loved children. The people loved them very much. We can say that Lebanon is also the land of saints, especially we know
Saint
Charbel, Santa Rafka, Nyamtalla.
I heard that even Muslims honor these saints.
Yes.
They also respect.
They respect, they come there and they pray. Yeah. Especially Holy Mother.
So here we have with us His Excellency Martin Kmetec. He is from the Archdiocese of Izmir, and this is called Smyrna according to the biblical language, one of the 7 churches written in the Bible. And he is also the president of CET, the Episcopal Conference of Turkey. So welcome, Your Excellency, to this faith journey sharing interview session.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Invitation.
Yes, I'm deeply touched by your simplicity. The moment I met you, and your simplicity of life really touched my heart. And I know that you have inherited it from your parents. So the listeners will be very interested to know about you, your family, where you come from, and your faith formation in the family.
I come from Slovenia, which is now a small country in Europe. It was part of Yugoslavia. We had, when I was born, we had a communist regime. And I was born in a simple family. My mother was working in a factory, textile factory, and my father was farming. We were a family of 5 children. One of our brothers died. 6 were born, and I always remember the younger one. I received my human education from my family, from my parents. Yes. They were very strong in their attachment to the fundamental human values, work, honesty, hope, and also they were very profound Christians. We were praying as family. They taught
family
us
prayer.
Family prayer. They were teaching us to go to the church. Our church was about 3 kilometers from our house, so it was not so far. At that time, we were walking as children. So this is I'm very grateful to my family, to my mother, especially to my mother, because she was always praying for me. She was always following me with her prayer, and with a lot of sacrifice.
Do you remember any memory in your childhood during the war? Anything like that?
It was very difficult after the Second World War. It was very difficult. They were young at that time. My mother was older than my father because the generation of men from her generation, all of them died in the war. It was because they were all called on the front, and so it was. Also, the war left the moral vacuum, which was fulfilled by ideology of communism, and it was very oppressive. I remember if you ask me maybe what it comes to my mind now at this moment, I remember that we were working in the field, and my mother was still working on the field, and next day my sister was born. So so this is one of the memories which says to me that that there was sacrifice.
Despite of the painful difficulties of war, your parents brought you all children in faith, and they have made a profound sacrifices for that purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afterwards, the school I was how to say, during my elementary school, I was serving the mass. Yeah, I liked it very much because the church was near the school, and I almost every morning. It's not always, but many times in the morning I went to the church. I served the mass. It was still dark because the mass was very early in the morning. And what is my deep experience from that time is that I, as child, felt the strong attractiveness of mystery.
Oh.
Yeah, I felt that I am.
You're set apart.
Yeah, that I was very attracted. I didn't understand at that moment. Yeah. And at the end of elementary school, I decided to go to the seminary, to the minor seminary.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was a difficult decision because you know there was a great opposition from in the school. Everybody was against, and but the Lord was keeping me in some way.
Some inspiration. So I really wanted to ask you about that, the mystery of your vocation, like how you happen to be a Franciscan conversion.
Yeah. First of all, it is the prayer of the family, which was very strong. And then the parish was run by Franciscan friars, who were a good example of to us. They loved children. They loved the people loved them very much because they were simple, and also at that time. They were the only stable witness, public witness for the faith.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I decided I will become Franciscan. Yeah, it was like it was from my childhood.
Yeah, so that's beautiful to hear that the influence of the pastors in our parish, their simplicity, their sacrifice, their faith formation and their life impacted you.
It is
that's amazing.
Absolutely.
That's amazing to hear.
Yeah. So, I remember when there was a period when when we are maturing from infants to and for a period I was I said to myself, I will not become priest or not. And then there a young chaplain came, a young Franciscan, who was very good with young. He was working with young people. He was for that time he was modern priest, and so he attracted me to
the congregation.
And I returned, and he followed us and he helped us to be on our way.
Yes. Would you please share about your journey towards priesthood and your formation time and the ordination story?
Yeah, I was. I did my secondary school. I was staying in a monastery, Franciscan monastery, and I was visiting the state school. But once again, I have to say that it was ideologically very atheist school. So we had always to be how to say. To be alert, to be strong, and to not to let you
to be led by the wrong ideology.
Yes, and also to be strong in your faith, because they were very strong in their philosophy. And
Yeah.
so I finished secondary school, and then I went to the military service. I did military 15-month military service. Yeah, it was very tough, and I didn't like it. It was.
Yeah,
you
it was forced.
army,
It was
army. Yeah, it was.
compulsory.
We were obliged. We were obliged, and so I remember that all the seminarians we were put in the infantry, the most difficult places, and because they followed us, everyone was every soldier had a kind of record,
Yeah.
and they knew that I was going to be a priest, and so so it was. But anyway, it was a good time, and then I finished. Then I went to the novitiate. I finished the novitiate. It's a beautiful time, the most beautiful time of my life, because it was a time of prayer, of preparation. The novitiate was on the island, Adriatic island in Croatia. So I finished that. I made my vows, and then I started theology. In 77, I started theology, and in Ljubljana, Slovenia.
Yeah.
And then I finished in 83. I was in. I went for one semester, a little more than one semester, to the United States, because I had the desire to go to the missions, and they sent me to learn language. So I was there, and I came back in 83. I was ordained priest.
83. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, do you remember that day of your ordination, how you prepared, and how was that experience? Because you became a soldier of Christ.
Yeah, it was it was very, very beautiful time. I was ordained in the sanctuary, which is called it is called Ptujska Gora. It means the hill or the mountain of Ptuj, which is my native town. And I remember that when I was small, we as family were pilgriming there. This was a place of pilgrimage.
So it's a sanctuary of
Sanctuary to Virgin Mary.
To the Virgin Mary.
Virgin Mary. What would we say? Protectress of Christians. Yes, she is a beautiful. There is a beautiful statue. Mary is keeping under her both hands.
Like inviting.
More than 100 figures, small figures, like that. All the people, all humanity.
Holding. Like a mother.
Mother of humanity, mother of church, mother of humanity. And I was ordained there. It was a special grace because I remember my father brought me there by bicycle when I was still small, and he put the flowers in front of the Virgin Mary and was praying for a mother who was in the hospital. And so everything was something like, I say providence, it is providence.
Also, there is a Marian mystery of connection with your priesthood.
Yes, it is.
You went there like a small little child as a pilgrim.
Yes.
And your ordination took place in the same sanctuary.
The same sanctuary.
Oh, that could be a profound feeling for you.
Yeah, very much.
Great
very
memory.
Much, very much. Whenever I return to this church, I just start not crying, but I'm very emotional and very grateful to the Lord. And
because you counted one among the so many people Mother Mary was holding with her hands.
Yeah.
You were one among them.
Yeah,
Your Excellency, thank you so much for sharing that. It's beautiful to hear. So I would like to know that after becoming your priest, your pastoral mission, where was it like? Would you please share?
First 6 years I was working in a minor seminary as a rector of seminary.
Yes.
I was taking care of young boys who were preparing them to enter to the Faculty of Theology. And then, as I said, I had this desire, this inspiration to go to the missions. I was appointed to go to Lebanon, and for 1 year I had to go to Paris to learn French and also to study Arabic. I started study Arabic there. And after more than 1 year, then I went to Lebanon. I started my ministry there as a member of community, Franciscan community, and also working with in the parish.
Your Excellency speaks French and Turkish and Arabic, and then Italian and English
and Croatian.
Croatian.
My mother tongue is Slovenian.
Slovenian is also you're really gifted with speaking many languages.
I was obliged, but I have to say that I had always a great desire to learn language.
It helped you to connect with a diversity of people.
Diversity, and it is always you are constructed a breed. You are constructing a breed, and I know that sometimes it was very difficult to learn the words, to learn the grammar, to study, but I took it like a spiritual journey always. Language for me is spiritual thing.
That's amazing to hear. That you learn language to get connected with people and to do ministry to them and to serve them. Your Excellency, coming back to other things, I would like to ask you, I came to know that you have done your doctorate in the interreligious dialogue.
Yes.
Would you share with where did you study and what was your topic and what made you to be interested in this topic?
Yes. I was when I was studying Arabic, we were studying history of Arab philosophy of Islam, and also Islamic theology, and I had the desire to be more acquainted with this reality, because we are living in the world where we have to know each other, and also to be able to dialogue in truth
and to coexist peacefully.
Yes. And when I was in Turkey, I said to myself, I have to do something more, because I had more time here, and I said to myself, I will do a doctorate just for myself. I was not. It was not
a big
academic. It was not academic career, because it was impossible for me to think something about that. But it was like exercise to study is also to learn better about the religion.
What was your topic?
Humanity. The topic was modern Islam in Islam, modern movement in Islam in Turkey. It was about Islamic movements in the past century.
What did you focus in that, and what did you bring out?
Yeah, I focused on the research of modernity in Islam, and on the other side, how this research for modernity in Islamic movement sometimes moves towards political Islam, towards desire for power, and on the other side also the honest research for well of the people, for the society, and it is quite how to say where to find the balance between the desire of power and the real search for God.
So your research in that field. Did it help? You are working in a Muslim country.
Yes.
And in Turkey, you went to Lebanon. That is another Muslim country.
Yeah.
And how did it help your study to be to bring peace and harmony in the society where you live?
Yeah. First of all, I can easily understand the political situation in any time.
Yes.
But not only political, social situation, the situation of people, and also not to take them like an object. It is to understand better, to be better present in this situation. And my principle was always that the measure of our love for others is to be able to see the human suffering, to feel the situation of human being in any situation where you are outside. And this is, I believe that in some way we bring Christ in this way into the world.
Yeah. So do you think that your study somehow has helped to transmit the faith of Christ to others through your presence, through your encounters, through the mission that you did?
Certainly. Because I understand better the culture, I understand better the people.
Do you have any specific experience to share in this field, like how it helped you to live together in this society?
First of all, it is that when I was studying, during my studies, it helped me to learn language. I came here when I had 45 years. So 45 years, when you are at age, it's not easy to learn the language, you know. So, but it helped me to know the language and to also the way of thinking, of people, and touching their hearts with when I preach, when I know better what can I say and what can I what I cannot say. How can I invite the person to be open to Christ?
That's amazing, Your Excellency. Hearing from your sharing, especially you were in Lebanon. So I was just thinking, you are more linked with the apostolic journey of Pope Leo, because he's coming to Turkey, he's going to Lebanon.
Yes.
So before asking about those questions, I would like to know, how was your life and experience in the land of Lebanon, in your being there?
Yeah, you can say that Lebanon is also a biblical land because it is mentioned many times in
the Bible.
In the Bible, and also we can learn from the Gospels that Jesus made his journeys in this in the southern part of today's Lebanon. It is in Bible it is called Canaan. Lebanon has beautiful mountains, and on these mountains, very high cedars. The tree of cedars.
Yeah, the tree.
Yeah. But I came to Lebanon after the war. Civil war, which was lasting for 17 years, and there was a lot of destruction and a lot of poverty, and it was still difficult to pass from one part of Lebanon to another part. But anyway, I have beautiful memories from this period of my life, because I was a lot with people, with young people. We had I was teaching catechism. I was working with scouts, and also I was present a lot in the poor families to help in some way. So it was the experience was. I learned a lot from the faith of people. we can say that Lebanon is also the land of saints, especially we know
Saint Charbel.
Saint Charbel, Santa Rafka, Nyamtalla. This is.
I heard that even Muslims honor these saints.
Yes,
They also
yes,
respect.
they respect, they come there and they
Pray.
pray. Yeah, especially Holy Mother, as we see it also in here in
Turkey.
Turkey. Yeah.
Do you think that, just one question, that you were here from 2001
Yes.
onwards.
Yes.
You have seen a huge transition in the decades when we look back. And do you think that, what about the evangelization here in this land, Turkey? How difficult it is, or what we can do, and what's going on? Can you just share?
Yeah.
Because it's a Muslim country, so people will be very happy to know. Like,
Yeah, as you said before, Turkey is also a holy land because here in this region, the Apostolic Church was founded for the first time in Antioch. The community.
And it is in Antioch that
Antioch.
first time the followers of Jesus was called Christians.
Christians, yes. And it is there that the community decided to go among pagans,
To preach.
Because until that moment, the gospel was preached only to Jews, even though even outside of Palestine.
Yeah.
But afterwards, they called Paul from Tars, and Paul and Barnabas went for the first mission.
Yeah.
From there.
Yes, as His Excellency said, Saint Paul, we hear in the New Testament, is born in Turkey, in Tarsus.
It's not that it is born. Saint Paul was born in Tarsus, Saint Paul, but later on he moved to Jerusalem, and after his conversion he was in Damascus or Arabia, and then he returned to Jerusalem, visited the apostles, and then there were also difficulties among them, and he was in Tarsus for a while, and later on they called him
And came back.
To come back and to go for the first mission. Yes.
So you say Antioch is an important. So would you share some more importance of Christianity in Turkey, the places and the importance?
Yeah. So later on, Paul announced the gospel with different disciples in these places. Second journey, fourth journey, and he founded the churches here in Turkey. Like we remember the names from his journeys, like Antalya, Attaleia, Perga, Lystra, Iconium, Konya. Then there are Ephesus, Troas,
all these,
Milet.
Yes, I remember all these names in the Bible.
Yeah, all these places are connected with St. Paul and the foundation of the first communities, Pauline communities, but also St. John. St. John was present more in this region. We can say that 7 churches are in our diocese.
Oh, in your diocese, the 7 churches,
all 7 churches
that are Saint John speaks in the book of Revelation are in the diocese of His Excellency Martin.
Yeah.
So Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamum, and Sardis, Thyatira, Laodicea, Philadelphia.
Yes, we are very blessed. Not all of them are.
So your church is Apostolic Church. Apostolic tradition. You are carrying a huge weight of Christianity.
Yes, yes, it is true. It is true. Our duty is, first of all, we are very proud that we are the only church that survived from these 7 churches. We are still alive.
In the midst of the persecution.
Yeah, many times in first centuries and also later on, we are still here. Even though if our community is very small, we are less than 5,000. It is very, very small community, but we are more. We feel that we are very important and very blessed because we are the living link between
Christ,
between Apostolic
Apostles.
Church, between the witnesses that saw Jesus,
the first witness.
that saw Jesus, that were living his the death on the cross and resurrection, and today when we celebrate 1700th anniversary of Nicaea. So it is a great responsibility also. Yeah.
So, Your Excellency, I think Saint Peter became bishop in Antioch, in my memory, and Saint Philip lived in Turkey some part.
He was in Hierapolis,
but in Turkey.
In Turkey.
And he became martyr here.
Yeah, also.
And our Blessed Mother came to Ephesus. Can you share something about it? The people will be very interested to hear that.
Yeah, we have a very strong tradition that Virgin Mother came with Saint John the Apostle, who was living here in Ephesus, and with him, and that they were there in the what we call today. We have a sanctuary which is called House of Virgin Mary.
House of Mary.
Yeah, it is. So let us say for Saint John, we have also there is a basilica. And his tomb, the place where his rests were put in, and the sanctuary. It's very interesting that the sanctuary of Virgin Mary was forgotten. It was almost destroyed, but by the vision of Anne Catherine Emmerich. She, in her visions, described the life of the Virgin Mary in Ephesus, and she gave a precise
location,
and also the precise design of the house or the sanctuary that existed on the place where the house was. And Lazarist fathers went searching for this place, and they found the place.
Wow.
And they bought the land, which is lost now. We have only the sanctuary and one presence of 2 communities there. But anyway, we can say that this is the place of Virgin Mary. She is alive there. We have a lot of there's a lot of visitors, and Christians and Muslims and atheists, and all of them come because she is, we say, as I said before, she is the mother of humanity, mother of everyone.
So in certain sense, like when you are doing the ministry as a shepherd of the people, like you're like a successor of the apostles who spread the good news in this land, and you are here. Would you share something about the Christianity, the Catholics, the life here?
Yes. First, if we speak about the Christianity on the land of Turkey, we have to say that there are 3 great traditions in which cultural traditions in which the gospel was preached. Assyriac tradition, Aramaic tradition, if you want. They have Aramaic language as basis for the liturgy. Armenian tradition. There were a lot of Armenians in this land, and then Greek tradition. Now,
so Byzantine came later. Byzantine tradition.
No, it is the beginning. We say because the founder of Church of Greek Church of Byzantine Church is Saint Andrew, the Apostle Andrew.
Oh.
Yeah. So and they are also from the beginning here, from the from the Apostolic times. And now the situation is different. The Turkey is the land of Islam, we can say, and we are minority. We are very small minority.
Very small.
Yeah.